Hi, everyone. We are going to wait a couple of minutes for everyone to join the meeting. So then we'll start. I hope everyone can see the picture. Hello, everyone. We have waited a couple of minutes so everyone can join. Maybe someone was late. But I'm going to start this demo. And if someone wants to join, yeah, they can join freely. I'm going to share my screen. Hi, and welcome again in today's session, Data Quality App. My name is Yasmin, and I am Dynamics 365 consultant here at Tectio. Topic of today's session is revolutionizing Dynamics 365, ensuring precision with data quality app. This is a quick look on agenda, what I'm going to be talking today. So we have introduction, unveiling the data quality app, the key features. Actually, this is a live demo. I'm going to show you. Then benefits of the data quality app, Q&A session if you have any questions, and of course, conclusion and call to action. Before we move on to introduction, a couple words about our company. So we are Tectio, we are Microsoft Dynamics 365 and Power Platform certified partner. We are from Denmark, Hellerup. We have more than 14 years of experience in CRM. So through that time and currently, our focus is on integration between systems. We have our solution called Data Quality App, and of course, we are migrating data from on-premise to online solutions. The challenges of data quality in today's digital world. When it comes to today's digital world, there are a lot of challenges that companies are facing while dealing with a various number of data, different types of data, etc. So, for example, data volume and variety. So there's a big and massive amounts of data, and it's also from various sources. So it is really difficult to manage all of that. Data velocity, that data is being updated constantly, so you have to take a look on that. And of course, there is data complexity. So data is complex. So you have all of those three, and data comes in different formats. Now, a lot of companies, they want to use integrations between systems, just like we do. So sometimes if you have a poor data, integrations can be really difficult. And of course, we can't neglect the human error, which can happen from the entry point of data from your end users while populating the different types of fields. So we are trying to minimize this human error as much as possible. The impact of poor data quality on businesses. So, for example, inaccurate decision making. So if you have a poor data, you will have problems with your reports, with your paperwork, with your analytics, while creating dashboards. So that's why it's important to have good and quality data from the input to the while you are creating the dashboards, etc. All that leads to inefficiencies in operations. So if you have a poor data, you can't work properly as you want. So you will work, but there are always going to be errors. So you'll have to constantly fixing them. It's much easier if you can on the input, while the user are typing in the data, you can fix data immediately. So you save time and money. Loss of customer trust. It leads to loss of customer trust because if you have a wrong data, if you're always giving wrong data to your customers, or there's a time error because of the wrong populated fields, you're going to lose customer trust. And you're going to miss some chances. Maybe you're not going to conclude a contract, or maybe you will not get a project. Maybe someone else is going to get it, etc. Wasted resources. So when you're trying to fix the data quality app, it's good, but if you're always trying to fix it and you're not finding a good solution to actually fix it on the beginning, you're going to lose a lot of time and a lot of money, of course. And of course, it can have a huge impact on customer experience. So customers will stop engaging with you because you have a bad data, and we all know that customers need to have on-time deliveries. They want accurate information so they don't miss anything. They want to reduce everything costs. So if you have good quality data, you can achieve really, really good trust by your customers. And of course, it's good to mention poor data quality can impact your AI models, so it will not work optimally as it should. Unveiling the data quality app. So this is about our data quality. Before I move on some technical part, let me just give you a quick history of this, how it started. So basically, data quality started as duplicate detection. It was a small solution. One of our clients, they had problems with duplicates in the system, and out-of-the-box solution couldn't meet their requirements. So we figured out that we are going to help them. We are going to create a solution. Then we started using that solution. We created it a bigger, and it was a duplicate detection. At that time called duplicate detection. And it was only for duplicates, but it was still a powerful solution. This year, one of the biggest updates was about data quality. And it got us to that point where we actually renamed our solution. And it's called Data Quality App because it has a focus on duplicates and on your data quality as well. Some key features. First things first, Data Quality App is Microsoft preferred add-on for Dynamics 365 and the Power Apps. One of the most important features is that there's no external access to data. So we are trusted by governments and by banks, and security is our primary target. Of course, there is no API development needed, so it leads to seamless integration without the need for any coding or API development, and it's fully integrated into your Dynamics 365 and the Power Apps. This is just a quick snapshot of the data quality app, integrated app. So while creating this solution, what we are trying to achieve is that to create an environment that is easy to manage for admins as well as for the end users. So that will provide, and the solution has to provide the valuable and correct data. So when it comes to integrated app, we want to create a solution that looks like it belongs to your CRM. So it looks like it's taken from your CRM. So and we are trying to achieve automation, which is basically we want to make sure that all your processes, that you can schedule processes, that you have workflows in the background working, that you can connect Power Automate, so you're constantly getting updates with your minimum input. User-friendly interface. As I mentioned, we are trying to achieve user-friendly interface, both for admins and for end users. On this picture, for the admins, we have, while creating the rules, they have a lot of to configure, but we are trying to make it as easy as possible. And for the end users, we have created a bunch of variety options, so they can easily navigate through the rules that admins have created, and they can do bulk detecting, they can do manual merging, or even bulk merging. And of course, we have real-time data quality monitoring. That is a yellow warning window that pops up in real time if a rule detects, actually, if a solution detects a duplicate based on your rule that you have created on entity that you want. Why it's a game changer for Dynamics 365 Power Apps. Improve data accuracy. So when you created rules and it's validating them in the real time. So you get your data in real time. You're not wasting time. You're not wasting money. You're not wasting your users' patience. So it improves data accuracy and it helps with your team management. Enhance data. Basically, it adds more data to your CRM that, from other systems. For example, from Business Central, you can connect that with your CRM using our solution. increased user productivity. If you have everything going on behind the scenes, all your rules activated, scheduled, you have your workflow ready, you can increase your user productivity, and your users can focus on much bigger things. And when they focus on this, they will get they can get valuable and good data fast and easy. Compliance and trust, of course, everything of these here, they lead to customer trust, so you don't lose your customers. So you can send them information regularly, so they know everything, they get informations as they want in your format. So yeah, and cost savings, of course, everything this is done to reduce your costs and of course to reduce your time while fixing the errors. No one wants to spend a lot of time on fixing the errors. So yeah, you're gonna save some time, you're gonna save some money. Now we move to live demo. I'm gonna show you. So once installed your application, it's gonna be in your apps for customer engagement or Power Apps. It's gonna be in this apps folder, and it's this right here, data quality app. I'm gonna first do approach to this demo from end user viewpoint. So we'll go to Sales Hub first. And I'm gonna show you how this works and all the benefits that your end users can have while working here. I'm gonna open this account entity. And I'm gonna choose one. For example, this one. So now your end users on this account, they can see yellow warning window if it's a duplicate, and they can see this dashboard here. Let's start from this one. Duplicate found for this record. If they click here, they will be able to, if they have security role, they will be able to merge from here. They will know what rule was active when you detect the duplicate. And they're able to see this dashboard here. So this dashboard contains, we have added this data score. It's customizable, so it doesn't have to be stars. You can add percentage if you want, or maybe you don't want to add at all this data score. Basically, we have developed our own logic, and depends on what rules are checked as green. We have added equivalent number of stars here. So at any point we know, okay, this account has that much stars, so it has probably that number of rules checked correctly. Now, if you can see, we have some of these as green check. So that means that they meet the rule criteria. For example, this one, minimum length 5, account name. As we can see, it has more than characters, so that's okay. But if you go up, there's a warning. Any activity lasts 3 days. So basically that means we didn't close any activity in the last 3 days. Let me just show you how you can do this. Let's create one appointment. And I'm just gonna type here demo, save and close. And I'm just gonna say, okay, it's done. Close appointment. Now I have here button, refresh. If I refresh it, okay, it's gone now. It's right here, and activity lasts 3 days. It meets requirements, so it's good. If I delete this, it should be gone when I refresh this. Exactly. Of course, we have received email last 7 days. That's the rule that we had created. As we have seen, we didn't receive any email from this account, so any incoming email from this account. And we have this one, overdue payments. In this one, we have connected Business Central with CRM. So we are getting information from Business Central, And we are updating this field here to actually know if there's any overdue payments for this account in Business Central. Now, if you want, before I move on, I'm going to show you, you can have much more varieties of this dashboard. So you don't have to place it here in the middle. It can be placed anywhere you want. You can have it like this. Just a second to load. Yeah. You can have it like this without the rating system, only your rules, or you can have it like this. With a big sign if it's a warning or if it's error or if it's okay. So I'm just going to switch back to data score because we find it very helpful. And I'm going to show you later how you can use this data score to actually create much better dashboards. Now, let me show you how this yellow warning window works. If I tap here, new, and I place here account name, same as we have. I don't have to save it. I'm just going to move to another field, and I got that warning window that says, hey, you have a duplicate, check it out. If I press that, I can select it here and manual merge if I want, of course. Now I'm going to go to opportunities, entity, to actually show that you can create these rules, data quality rules for different entities, and to show you how you can connect your accounts with opportunities using these rules. So I have this rule, this opportunity here. And now, as you can see, I also have data score on this opportunity. And we have the sign, it's error. So this doesn't meet requirements of the rule that we have created. And depending on your preferences as admin, you can add here for this error, your users to be able to save opportunity and update while it's error, or they will have to fix this before they update. So it's up to you. And we have a couple more yellow and green. Now I'm going to go to account that is associated with this opportunity because I want to show you. I want to show you how you can connect this opportunity using data quality rules. Now we are back on the accounts. Now it's just a different account. There's a dashboard, and as you can see, there's a specific rule called opportunity data score more than 3. So we have created, we use this data score on that opportunity, and we said if that's less than 3, I want you to put me warning here on accounts. So my end user, they enter this account, they can see, okay, my opportunity isn't doing well. I have to go and check and fix those rules that are not meeting the requirements for that we have that my admins have placed in those rules. So that's one way how you can treat this and what you can do here. Now I'm gonna go open the accounts, and your end users they can manually or bulk merging from here, but currently there are no button on this entity that can do anything. So if you go as admin, if you go to data quality app, we are going to find that rule for duplicates, and we are going to just update just a small configuration account with the same name. This is the rule that we have created for an entity account. And there's this option enable for list view. This actually allows you to have this rule available for your end users on entity account. So it's enough to have at least one rule active, actually that has here yes. And you will have that button that will pop up right now. I'm going to show you, and your end users will be able to do detection, bulk detection from entity accounts. And this is the same for the contacts, for everything else, for every entity that you have. Let's just go to Sales Hub. Now in the Sales Hub, if you go to accounts, now there is a button called duplicate detection. If I press that, there's an option for all records on all pages. You're going to choose here foreground, background, and of course your rules. But since we have only one rule, it's already selected. But if you have more rules with that yes check, then they will be all listed here. So end users will be able to go through and select what they want. So I'm just going to leave like that. You click continue, and then this process runs by itself and it scans your system for these duplicates in accounts based on the rules that you have created. So I'm just going to close this. Now I'm going to move to be as a admin. Go to data quality app. And now here you can create your duplicates rules. I'm going to open this one. So I'm not going to go through each of these. So if you want to know more, you can contact us. We can create a demo for you, explain every single of these to you. So I'm just going to go with a couple of interesting. So of course, you're going to name your rule, select source and target entities. One interesting is allow duplicates. This is for your yellow warning window when it pop up. Do you want to allow your end users to save duplicate? If you place here yes, they will get warning window, but they will be able to save. You place no, they won't be able to save. Enable for list view, as I mentioned, is one interesting, and that allows you that button to pop up on entity that has at least one rule active for that entity. Of course, there's a lot of filtering options. As I mentioned, we can explain that in details and show you examples if you want sometimes later. The next options that we have is ignore users. This is where you can add a limited number of users, but if you have an integration going on and you want your users to be skipped by this rule, you can add them here, so they won't be affected by this rule. You can add a limited number of FI, as I mentioned. Rule criteria. This is where you can add your rule criteria. It works as and option, so you can add more than one. And it's up to you what you're going to add. We have added here name phonetic. We added this phonetic. I'm going to show you why. We're going to move to phonetic fields now. And it's this one, rule. So basically what we have created, what we are using currently is this option called phonetic fields. Basically, that means that in this solution, if you're using phonetic, it's using the algorithm called Metaphone 3 for detecting duplicates by pronunciation. So basically, it uses English, German, and Spanish language to detect duplicates. And even if you're using Danish, for example, language, and you have here selected English, it will give a value to the field or record based on pronunciation in English of those Danish words. So it don't mismatch. And it's easy to configure here. You just add language, entity, and field, and you get this field here, field schema name and display name. And you're good to go. It goes through the system. It scans through, it's worth mentioning that it scans through all that has been created, and it's not just selecting your future inputs. And it goes through that and gives specific value by pronunciation, and it compares them and says, hey, you have duplicate based on phonetic pronunciation. Now we are moving on data quality rules. Here, you can add your data quality rules for that dashboard options. So I'm going to click here, new. And first things first, you're going to choose your rule type. So we have option regular expression validation, that's using regex formula, minimum length, last modified, number of activities, last activity, and flow. For example, number of activities, you're going to choose or last modified or last activity. You have to choose activity type. It can be anything in your system, appointment, task, etc. You have to choose, do you want it to be active or do you want to be closed? Choose severity, there's warning, there's error. If you place here error, there's an option called block on error. So it will block future updates on just on creation updates or create an update. So it depends on your preference. And you just place here not older than X days, and you get your name that you can customize. And of course, display name and schema name. Next option that we have here is business unit or team. So you can add here specific business unit that you want this rule to be specified for. So you can create this for your if you have business units by country, so you can add. And worth mentioning is this: if a field has a specific value. Let me give you an example. If you have a mobile phone, for example, and you have a rule that it has to be specific format, you can add here your country field. If it's populated, for example, Germany, then you can create here specific format for mobile phone in Germany. So you can create rules like that. So you can check another field, and then based on that field, you can make requirements. Next option that we have is duplicate results. Basically, this is all your bulk detection runs. So you can open one, click on results, and here you'll have a list of your duplicates. So you can open each of these and go manual merging, or you can click here on merge duplicates. And now you have to configure this here, and this is for bulk merging. You have to select which fields you want to keep, your merge order, oldest to newest. For example, the oldest one is going to be a master record. The newest is going to be inactive in our scenario. You can even use your fetch XML to go through specific records. And of course, you can include related data, or don't have to. You can manually select which one. You can skip errors. You can work in background. You just select the schedule time, and you just click on the start merge, and that's about merging. And another option that is left is schedule jobs. Here you can add your rules to be scheduled. For example, every first of the month, start bulk detection based on specific rule. And you can add a limited number of these here. And that's about this demo. So we wanted just to go through some specific things, specific features of this app. But if you want in details demo, we can create one for you. You can contact us. We will create. It takes approximately an hour, and we will explain every single feature in details, show you examples and how we can create. And of course, we are available to help you with everything. So I'm going to move on the presentation. Let me just this. So we pass this. Now we have benefits of this data quality app. How accurate data drives superior business decisions. So reliable analytics, as we could see, using and creating these rules, you will get, first things first, you're going to get rid of duplicate. So you will get your lists for duplicate, and from then you can merge them, you can save them, delete, ignore, etc. And of course, using data quality rules, you will be able to get much cleaner and much better data. So it helps with creating your paperwork, your dashboards, basically your analytics. So customer insights. Basically, you will know much better your users and your customers. So if you have quality data, then all informations are really good, and you can use them to achieve much better marketing options, and to basically to create a much better environment for your users and to create much better opportunities for your customers as well. Risk management. So basically, if you use this, when talk about risk, we always think about, okay, what can I prevent? But if you start using these rules, etc., you will be able to list all your informations that can lead to some dangerous situations that can create loss of customer trust, that can lead to loss, so that can create inaccurate data, and that you will get inaccurate information, etc. So we are trying to minimize risk of, for example, sending the product on the wrong address. Effective strategic planning. So basically, if we use this solution, we are able to much better configure our roadmap, our future. What do we want to create in the future? Where do we want to see us? And if all the data is accurate, if there's no misinformation, if there's no duplicates, then that road can be much easier. Then we don't have to worry about, okay, we have to fix errors, we have to fix something and just fix. But like this, it goes automatically. You get warning windows in real time. You get your dashboards on every records, on every entity. Your end users can do bulk and manual merging, etc. And of course, when it comes to compliance and governance, for example, GDPR is an interesting one because it requires accurate data for functioning. So you don't want to have, for example, two duplicates with the same information when it comes to GDPR. And of course, operational efficiency. So if you have everything configured or all rules, and it all goes seamlessly, then you can just streamline operations. So you can go from input to your, for example, inventory, supply chain, everything can be just easy, just go like flow. Now I'm going to give you a chance, if you have any questions, to send me on chat, or if you have anything, or if you don't want to type in questions now, you can send me on my mail, and I will answer it in short time. So if anyone has anything, you can just ask me, and then I will continue. We have a couple more things to go through. I'll just wait a couple more seconds or half a minute to just give you a chance to. Okay, so I will move on. So as I mentioned, if you have questions or anything else that you want to add, feel free to write me on my mail. Everything will be at the last slide. So conclusion and call to action. So I'll just do a quick overview of this demo. app. So Data Quality App is an innovative tool created to address the significant difficulties that companies experience in managing high quality data. Basically, what we wanted to create with this, to create user-friendly interface that is easy to manage, efficient solution that will bring much benefits to your company, to each company that uses this. It doesn't matter if it's big company, if it's small company, and of course it's customers as well. So we know about challenges that we can face while working with data, so it can have have impact on our productivity, sales opportunities, etc. And of course, it goes to this constant update of the data. There's a big variety of data. Integrations can be difficult between systems. It's changing constantly and it's complex. So it can all lead to loss of customers, inaccurate decisions, wasted resources, and even some legal risks that we want to avoid. So that's what we are trying to achieve here. We don't want the user to have access to your data. You don't need to set up any API development, and it's fully integrated in your system. And then, of course, you can easily create your rules for duplicates, for data quality, and phonetic fields, of course, to easily create dashboards, your reports, to have your paperwork good as well. Then you can prevent duplicates, you can bulk and manual merge, so you can fix your data that's already broken. You get better analytics. So it's all done to help you and your business to grow up and get your opportunities line, to reduce costs, to increase customer satisfactions. So if you're interested in this solution and you want to give it a go, maybe to test it, just to try it, we are offering a free trial, so anyone can download it, and you can download it from our website, dataqualityapp.com. You submit this form, or you can go to App Source and download it from there, or even use Azure Marketplace and download that from there. So once you download that, we are here to help you with everything. Basically, if you need help with creating of the rules, if you need help with actually installing and inputting all those data scores, etc., will be available. And of course, you can contact us at support@techdio, or even there is my personal email if you want. You can contact me on that. If you have specific questions, you can always reach us, me, myself, or even my colleagues, and we will answer it as soon as possible. So that's going to be it about this demo, Data Quality App session. Thank you so much for attending this session. I hope you get enough information to actually give it a go, to actually try it, download it, and actually test it. Yeah. And as I mentioned, for all info, I'm available. So please reach. If you have questions, don't hesitate. And yeah, if anyone else doesn't have questions, I will finish it right here. So thank you again. Have a nice day. So I hope you're going to see soon with more data quality app updates. So bye.